Today we are making American health technology remarkably great again.
We're officially launching the CMS Digital Health Tech ecosystem to give healthcare providers, insurers, and software companies the tools they need to empower Americans with a 21st century experience on health.
The average Americans are tired. They're tired of waiting for access to their medical records. They're also tired of waiting for Washington to take action.
We're opening up the playing field so that the best tools can scale, compete on value, and discover new methods for making Americans healthy again.
Doctors and patients will always remain in control. We will save time, we will save money, and most importantly, we'll save lives.
President Trump, you've asked us to think big. You've inspired us to dream big. And with your leadership, we're going to make America healthy again.
Shalom. Kol holo Yahweh Ba'ashum Yahusha Ba'ashum Rekach Wadash. The monster of the apostles, the monster of the elders, a great millstone, who well tells his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, Hopeful Elect, Speckled Bird, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Let's get into this quick lesson. As you see from the beginning, for the common folk, right? For the common folk, they easily deceive the sheep, right? The sheep of the world, not the sheep of Yahweh B'Shem Yoshai, but the goyim, the sheep of the world, right? They're going to be deceived by this. They're going to see how this was played out, how cinematic this video was made, and they're hearing the fair speeches, smooth, buttery words of these politicians, and they're going to eat it all up. But what if I tell you, right, us of the hopeful elect, us as making our calling election sure, Yahweh Ratazah, we of those men, we can see right through this bull crap, right? We can see right through it, man. That this is all smoke and mirrors. This is all part of the game. All roads lead to the MOTB. And so they're going to hype this thing up, as we're seeing right before our very eyes. They're going to hype this thing up. It's like it's something very beneficial. Oh, man, it's for the American citizens. You can just pull up, all your health care needs and all that stuff just right then and there, Once again, us of the hopeful elect, we can see right through this, right? And our apostles and elders and brothers on down been calling this thing out for years, right? The MOTB, the rice, right? It's coming. It's right before our very eyes, man. So while you have people, because I was watching a video earlier today, and you had scoffers coming on this comment board talking about it's been over 2,000 years. It's been 3,000 years, right? You have no understanding because we're in the last days of the last days, right? We're in the last days of the last days. A day to the Lord is 1,000 years. You see, but these people, which they're made to be scoffers, right? They have no understanding of the times that we're living into. Let's get a couple quick scriptures. We'll go ahead and close out. Matter of fact, this is some great praise and times, man, right? Showing you clear as day that we almost out of here, man. Anyways, let's get it. Proverbs 24 and verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. Why? Right? Slakia. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Right? These men love evil with fair speeches, smooth, buttery words. The people are deceived by this, right? You see Esau, Edom, he's doing good. He's living lavish. The Lord said, don't look up to this man. Don't desire to be with them. don't desire to be them, right? They love wickedness, and they're just enjoying their blessing, right? The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. That should be hitting hard for you, man, right? Whatever position that you in right now, as long as you making your call and election sure, hey, be thankful for whatever grain of rice, whatever grain of food, that the Lord is providing for you on your day-to-day basis, that you're able to eat every day, and you're able to push this word out and feed the lambs of Yahweh Shem Shah. Be thankful for that. Because our time is coming. Our time to be put upon a pedestal is coming. Don't sweat it, man. Don't be looking up to these people, right? They love mischief. They love evil. They love bloodshed. And all that's about to come to an end, right? We're about to see clear as day. These people going to line up for this thing, right? They're going to line up for this thing. Don't be surprised if it's gradual or they just come out with it, They just come out with the thing. Like, hey, take this or die or be ostracized, right? It's verse 3. Through wisdom, Slacky, all of a sudden knows when to act up when I want to do a lesson. That's a Slacky, man. Through wisdom is an house buildeth, and understanding is established, right? Getting this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You having the true fear of the Lord, right? That builds you up. That has you to understand what time it is out here, man. Matthew 24 and verse 24. I'm going to get this real quick. For there shall arise false Mashiachs, false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, as much that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect, right? Now, bringing this out, right? Because as you see in the first part of the video, how they made it all cinematic, that this is such a great thing, right? How they played it out. The elect is not going to be deceived by it. The elect is going to see right through it, right? The elect see right through it. As it says, Trump launches digital health tech ecosystem, right? Digital health tech. As a brother had put up, one more step towards the tech feudalism control grid. Everything is put in place, rightfully so. Everything is put right in place, right before our very eyes, man. Salakia, once again, man. Damn devil. Anyways, let's get this under class of scripture. Proverbs 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hiding himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. See that? Because they don't want to take heed. They want to say, oh, it's the day of the Lord. Y'all been saying the day of the Lord's coming, right? So they're going to pass on. They're not going to take heed until the men of the Lord and until what we preaching. And so they're going to be destroyed. All right. Another precept, Proverbs 27 and verse 12. A prudent man perceiveth the evil and hiding himself. How do we hide ourselves? By making our call and election sure, getting into these scriptures, doing this work, right? Once again, but the simple pass on and are punished. They don't want to take heed. They don't want to take heed. All right. Stay simple. Because somebody got to be the 2/3 and somebody got to be the elect. Right? So go ahead, pass on. It just makes the odds of us being the elect even greater. Right? Proverbs 27 and verse 18. Whosoever keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. Check this. So he that waiteth on his master shall be honored. Once again, going back to these people out here saying, it's taking forever, man. When's the last days of the last days? When is it going to come? Y'all been saying this coming here forever, right? We got to have patience. This is the Lord's movie, right? The elect has to be sealed. We have work to do. We have to make our call and election sure. We have to spiritually get ready for Jacob's trouble. Yeah, you can physically get ready. You can stock up food, right? Those things are wise. Don't get it twisted. Those things are wise. I would encourage you to do those things, right? Work out, get yourself in shape if possible, right? Get your health together, right? If you're able to, stock up on some food if possible. But the ultimate thing is making Sophia your number one, making Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua your number one. Because if you ain't doing that, no matter what you're doing in life, right, physically, in the flesh, it's not going to profit you. You're going to be out here looking stupid. Yeah, you may know of the MOTB and this and that. But if you're not of the elect, you're not making your call and election sure, knowing that information is a waste of time because you may end up taking it anyways. Or if you're not taking it, you still going to be destroyed. So we're in a great position, man. Let's see. I'm gonna get these scriptures. Go ahead, close out. I got to redo my lesson from yesterday. I'm just now seeing, the audio didn't record all the way through, so I'm gonna have to redo that lesson. But within that lesson, I brought out these some of these scriptures in here, right? I'm gonna get this right quick, right? Proverbs 19 and verse 23. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, tendeth to life, and he that have it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. You see? You fear the Lord. What is the fear of the Lord? The beginning of wisdom, right? It says it's tender to life, right? You're going to be satisfied. You're not going to be visited by evil, right? Different brothers' situations is going to be different amongst Jacob's trouble. Some brothers is going to be easier. Some brothers is going to be harder, right? But, hey, you're going to be well off or better than these other people, no matter if you die in this truth or not, right? You're going to be well off better than those people because Yahweh desire, you're still going to be of the first fruits, right? Some of us ain't going to be visited by evil. We just got to play our part. Some brothers just going to have that ultimate protection. As you read in the scriptures, not one hair of your head is going to be touched, right? So you just got to have faith either way. And either way, pray to the Lord that whatever is thrown upon you, right? Because that great trying day of all flesh is coming. You just got to pray to the Lord that you keep your integrity to the end, right? As I was doing my lesson the other day, once again, the audio didn't go through. Hey, don't be like Gorilla Hebrew. No integrity, no changing. When you come into this truth, just out here double through, right? Got your money and you dip. Well, now you're going to be out here looking stupid, right? 2 Timothy 4 and verse 18. And the Lord, Slakia, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall deliver me from every evil work and will preserve me until his heavenly kingdom, to whom be glory forever and ever. Amen. Right? Once again, you got to believe that the Lord's going to take care of you in these times of trouble, man. Jacob's trouble is coming. The time of trying your faith is coming. And so you must make your call and election sure. So Yahweh desire, right? You're going to be delivered from every evil word, right? So yeah, it's just a quick one. We can see clear as day. This is gearing up to Jacob's trouble, to the MOTB and Jacob's trouble, but to the MOTB for sure. All right, Yahweh Razazah is an edifying lesson. Want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahusah, Ba'ashim, Rakach Chodesh. The ones to the apostles, the ones to the elders, the great millstone, rule well and taught us the truth, and the Bible ball, shalom.